Hello everybody, this is, just one sec, is this on? That's on, that's on, that's on, yeah. Okay, hello everybody, again, this is Paddy, this is Bastion, this is the Let's Play of Bastion. Or Paddy Plays Bastion. Right, so this is the 5th video and 4th part of the series. So now that we have learned the basics of movement and hitting obstacles and targets, I would then suggest moving on to developing strategy, which is basically the developing rules throughout the game, etc, etc, etc. The third part of what any game is, developing strategy. That's what it is, strategy. So a good game for this is a game called Civilization, which is a world building strategy simulator, sort of RPG sort of thingy. Strategy simulator, I'd say it is. World building strategy simulator. But it's got some good educational historical aspects on it as well. You can learn history that way, etc, etc, etc. But it's learning and developing strategy. So basically, if you can understand the basis of movement in this way with a game like Bastion, then you're going to be able to understand the basis of movement and hitting obstacles, etc, 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 in a game like Civilization 6, which is currently on PlayStation 4. You're going to be able to do that very, very well by the end of this game. What I would then suggest is that and then basically, to be honest, if you've then learn the basics of movement, the basis of movement, the basis of hitting obstacles and targets, or reaching obstacles and targets, so the strategy element of the game is, once you've learnt the strategy elements of the game, then you basically can understand world politics in a sort of sense of the imagination. That's basically how it works. I mean, politics is a creative process in the same way that games, etc, are a creative process. It's just how it works. So we're not going to move too much into politics here. This is a gaming channel. We don't do that sort of thing. It's a gaming channel. But yeah, what I would suggest is I think my next investment into games is my next gaming investment will be Civ 6, and we'll do I'm just gonna, when it's on sale, I've already seen it on sale for half price roughly, so I'll get it in the next sale, probably in Easter, and we'll just get all of Civilization 6, Civ 6, and all of the DLC all at once, and we'll do a basic we'll basically do what I'd call, we'll do a whole series on Civilization 6. We'll play the odd game of Civilization 6 here and there whilst doing other things. We'll just play Civilization 6 whilst playing Bastion, or whilst playing Death's Gambit, or whilst playing, I know, Sultan Sanctuary, or Hollow Knight, or Dead Cells, or whatever, or Death Cells, whatever it's called. Dead Cells, I think it is. Dead Cells, yeah. So yeah, so we'll play the odd game of Civ 6 here and there, and you know, I still need to learn some of the rules in that. I mean, I know how to play Civilization 2, but Civilization 6, I mean, they bring in aspects of things like religion, etc, etc, etc. It's just slightly more complex with things like that. So okay, without further ado, I think we should move forward now. Okay, thanks.
Kid shows up just as Zulf's telling me about his own journey to the city. Zulf's travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this. The marshals seem like good men, he says. They treated him with dignity. Zulf brought his antique smoking pipe all the way from the terminals.
Right, shrine, plant solicitude, idols. Ooh. Sacred idols may bring fortune or ruin. I really want the shrine.
Behold, the Pantheon.
What does this one do?
A Kobe.
Plus 5%. That's plus 5%. That does plus 5%. Oh. 5%. Okay. What does this one do? Collis Oath. Foes shall have vengeance in throes of defeat. Oh, that's nothing. I think we should shove them all on. Let's make it really hard for a while, as hard as we possibly can. Get all the XP, and then towards the end of towards later on in the game, when it gets too difficult, when it really does get too difficult and we can't beat the game anymore, we'll just take every single one of them off, and we'll be strong enough to kill everything.
The gods never liked competing for people's affections. Seems the only thing the Calamity saved for Zulf was a smoking pipe. Poor kid collapses after just one drag.
That happens. Don't do crystal meth.
The past. Only good thing ever come out of the past is history.
Whoa, this is quite hard.
Anyway.
Okay. Again. Die.
The past catches up with the kid. Hardly had a moment's rest since all this started.
Okay.
Fair to say he's led a hard life, supposing what he says in his sleep ain't no lie. Past don't matter for nothing now.
We start with idols. Without idols. Let's restart without idols. That's quite a nice little perk. Perk of the game. No reloading.
There's something you should know about the kid, but let me take it from the top. Catches up with the kid. Hardly had a moment's rest since all this started.
Oh dear.
Fair to say he's led a hard life. Supposing what he says in his sleep ain't no lie. knew his old man, but he had his mama to take care of. Frail thing with pure white hair like his. What was I saying? Anyway. Having his mama's hair did the kid no favors while he was growing up, but he learned to hold his own out there. School ain't working out, so the kid signs up for a turn on the rippling walls. Make his mama some money. Past don't matter for nothing now.
Oh dear. Right, let's return to Bastion. It's just a bit of money. I think we lost all that money. Did we lose all that money? I don't know if we lost all that money or not. It doesn't really matter for now. We'll do it or we'll need more money. Do it with the idols as well and get more money in that and XP that way as we progress through the game. Type, yeah, that's quite a nice little. That's quite a nice little thing. Do we really want the idols and stuff while we're going through the game? If we have that, how much money do we have? Check how much money we have. Oh, we do have that much. We do have that much money. Okay, that's quite nice. Not like Dark Souls. A blast sent straight up into the air, causing a flurry of projectiles rain down the air. I got a machine stitch likeness of a god. Combination of order. We'll get that.
Finders keepers.
Muskets and bottom up. An upgraded material for the breakers, but all we want that. One of them. Oh, do we want that as well? And material for the water. And that too. This went to portable telescope lens used for stargazing. No. Okay, that's fine. I gotta check on the time. I think I've been playing for about 15-20 minutes. Maybe 15. I'm not sure. We'll just carry on for a little bit. Right. Didn't want to go here. Forge. And go.
Kid packs a special surprise in every one of those arrows.
Plus 50% damage. Arrows cause damage over time. No, I don't think so. I can't afford that yet. 625. Alright, let's just make some more money then.
Kid takes another drag, goes out like a light.
Let's see if it actually does give us more money. That would be nice to know before we carry on.
Ever tell you how the kid got himself wrapped up in this mess to begin with? Hardly had a moment's rest since all this started. Fair to say he's led a hard life. Supposing what he says in his sleep ain't no lie. Old man, but he had his mama to take care of. Frail thing with pure white hair like his.
I think we'll start using our... I need to start using my special ability a bit more.
Mama's hair did the kid no favors while he was growing up, but he learned to hold his own out there.
So I'll tell you what, let's just... kill that.
What was I saying? Anyway.
And let's just kill that.
School ain't working out, so the kid signs up for a turn on the rippling walls. Make his mama some money. Thanks to folks like the kid, the walls
I've got a better plan for this next time.
Whatever's out there. The elements, the Ura, you name it.
What we want is quick, easy money. Quick but difficult money, actually. We'll just start.
Once a kid done his time, he hurried on home. Turns out his mama's time was done too.
This might get me a lot of money.
The city had nothing for him. The money he'd been sending home was nowhere to be found either.
Where's my money? Where's my money?
Past don't matter for nothing now.
Okay, turn back to Bastion. See what I can get with that. I'll just next time I'll put the idols on, and just because I got about £1,000 last time. I don't know how much I got actually, but a bit more money then. I'll just go. Push pipe.
Zolf doesn't touch the thing. Says
right.
the god of commotion is no children's toy.
Okay. Let's go to the arsenal. I don't think I'll need to go in the arsenal again actually. Right. There's no way we're getting that quite yet. That's good enough for now. We've got the upgrade materials. We'll make some more money.
Even since the Ura surrendered to us, the marshals kept a wary eye on him. The Ura feared the gods. We turned them into toys, put their faces on our walls.
I think we'll just get on with the level now. And we... Do you want to put these on whilst we're playing the game? No, that's a silly idea. We'll just do that to get money next. We'll just do that for money. Because you get XP anyway by killing them. Do you want to do that? No, we don't want to do that. Otherwise, otherwise we're just gonna die. Alright, what's this? Oh, I like this level. This is a really good level. It's seen halfway down the remote. It's on to the next part of the game, really. I think that was sort of the introduction of the sort of main part of the game. So that's the first section of the game. There's probably 3 or 4 parts of the game.
The Langston River flowed free and wild till the calamity drank it all up. Maybe all that water just grew wings and flew off.
Oh shit, let's do that.
Riverbanks swarming with windbags. They're so bent on finding the core, they hardly notice the kid. Lucky for him, a certain famous ferry barge is still afloat. Weepin' Nellie. She sends some squirts crying home as she leaves port. Maybe Nellie knows the way to the core. Maybe she can slip right past all the clamor on the coast. Or maybe not. A security skiff pulls up portside. Nellie's just another windbag to those guns. Just then, the windbags notice who she's sailing with. They're pretty steamed about what happened at Cinderbrick. They try to cut her off. They try to slow her down. They try to knock her out. Well, Weepin' Nellie tries harder. Try as she might, though, she hits a snag. The kid's gotta help her get untangled. Favors for favors. At least she picked a good spot for a break. Because the core's right there.
No. Where's the core then? I wonder what this is. Oh, there's the core.
Then the kid hears an unusual sound, like 100 flapping wings.
Okay, oh, here we go. Might have to go back.
Peckers.
Oh, peckers, don't like peckers.
They've been watching his every move. They had their own eyes on the core. But why? Well, kid ain't got time to think it over just yet. He finds Weepin' Nellie raring to go. Turns out
good.
She's got a special surprise for when the waters get rough. She's gonna need a little help with all them peckers. crafty things think they're king of the roost now. Rest of us only wish we could fly in times like these. Security skiffs keep on coming, starboard side. Don't seem to care what they shoot, as long as they hit something. The windbag's getting even better idea. They aim to smash with Nelly splinters. Kid boards one of them skiffs like some kind of Ceylondian privateer. Well, it all proves too much for poor Nelly. She's just gotta make one last stop. With her last breath, Nelly gets the kid to solid ground. Solid ground in Pecker country. They want that core real bad. Seems the calamity ain't hurt the Peckers' appetites. Kid shoos them off, knowing they'll be back. Know how many times Kid nearly fell off the barge back there? 5 times.
5 times.
Now, listen close. You should remember this next part.
Pokes an aggressive species by default when post-calamity superiority complex. Superiority complex. Post-calamity superiority complex. I wonder who that's about.
Why go to Prosper Bluff?
Right, I don't know where we are, everybody, so we're just going to stop this video here, okay? And then we'll move that on to the next video in the next video. Okay, thank you.